What's good, YouTube? It's your boy D-Rip. Hey, today we got another special video. Today we're going to be right into serious WWE moments. First on, click on our channel. Make sure I can hit thumbs up. Make sure I can subscribe because we're almost at 5K, as I always say. And I'm going to keep saying it until we get there. So, subscribe. Everybody watching the video, subscribe. We'll be straight. We already get that 5K goal. Look, man, I appreciate y'all a lot. But without further ado, if you got any other videos you want me to react to in particular, let me know down in the comments because I do read the comments and I respond. So, let me know. But without further ado, let's get into this video.
Like normal with the Universal Champion. Then the big dog hit us. After sharing this heartbreaking news, Reigns was joined by Seth Rollins and Ambrose. Thankfully, Roman did return about 3 months later to the station. Hacksaw Jim Duggan always came to the ring happy and was a lovable goofball. However, in the future make a very serious and sad announcement.
Very recently, doctor diagnosed. Nothing else seems important. Now, I just want to leave my little. I want to tell you folks, go to bed tonight. Out there.
Thankfully, the surgery was successful after.
Hey, man, this is about to turn into Try Not to Cry Part 2, bruh. Oh my gosh, bruh. I didn't think it was gonna be like this, man. Like, I'm getting sad, bruh. I'm getting sad. I don't want to get sad.
Several months, Jim Duggan was able to return to the ring. Unfortunately, not all serious moments.
I don't like seeing people cry.
There's only been one time that a WWE wrestler has died during a live broadcast. The victim was Owen Hart, who was playing a superhero character named the Blue Blazer, who was meant to be lowered from the.
Mark Henry just did a podcast with The Undertaker. I just finished it like yesterday. It's like 2 hours long, I believe. But Mark Henry and The Undertaker, you know, they was talking about Owen Hart and how he was the most funniest, goofiest guy in the locker room, and they said he would be perfect for today because of his energy and the way he carried himself. They said he would be perfect for today because he was before his time back then.
However, the harness holding Hart snapped and he fell to death. WWE was live on the air when this happened. One of the commentators, Jim Ross, the unfortunate task of telling what happened.
This is not part of entertainment here tonight, as real as real can be here. Here to entertain and have fun, but this either. Not at all.
Later in the broadcast, Jim Ross would give a very sad update.
I have the fortunate responsibility to let everyone know that Owen Hart has died. Hart has tragically died in an accident tonight.
Monday Night Raw aired the following day.
And I believe Mark Henry spoke about this. I believe it was Mark Henry. If it wasn't Mark Henry, it was somebody else. But I think Mark Henry said he was, you know, I think he was in the gorilla section or he was in the back, and they pushed Owen right past him, and he said he was pale like snow. But he said he didn't know he was dead at the time. That's sad, bro. That's sad, man. Could literally go at any time, bro. And he was doing something that he loved. Wrestling.
It was turned into a tribute to Hart, and wrestlers shared their memories.
Got a lot of acquaintances, but very few friends.
Oh my gosh, I don't like watching stuff like this. Oh, see, here it is.
Listening to this without getting.
Oh my gosh.
Turn starts to choke you at work. Eyes in one. Going left. Feel like talk a burn over hard as hell. Burn when you saw
To end the night, Stone Cold Steve Austin came to the ring, grabbed a beer, and gave one last toast. Sadly, Owen's death wasn't the last time we find out on air that a WWE wrestler died. The June 25th, 2007 episode of Raw will live on in infamy. Rather than opening with loud pyro and a crowd full of energy, the show broadcasted from an empty arena with Vince McMahon standing alone in the ring. McMahon then shared some disturbing news.
Tonight's storyline and the alleged demise of my character. However, in reality, WWE superstar Chris Benoit, wife Nancy, her son Daniel, dead. Bodies were discovered this afternoon. Bourbon home.
Like with Owen Hart, Monday Night Raw was turned into a show to Chris Benoit. Fortunately, become one of the most infamous shows WWE. Wrestlers would share their thoughts and memories of Benoit. Edge.
I have 3 people in this industry that I feel I can go to, talk to, and 2 of them are gone now.
Like I said, though, this show quickly ended up becoming one of WWE. Not long after paying Benoit, it was discovered that Benoit was the one who had murdered his wife and son, and then took. This broadcast of Monday Night Raw was quickly erased. WWE rarely acknowledges Chris Benoit's existence. One of the most real.
They don't rarely acknowledge him. They don't acknowledge him at all. There was a fan at I believe it was Clash at the Castle last year, with whatever year it was, where Gunther and Sheamus had their their fight, and Drew McIntyre fight Roman. I believe it was last year, 2023, I think it was. And somebody had a I think they had a Benoit shirt on, and they cut him out. They cut him out. Like, if you go back and watch it, they cut him out. Like, you can't even see it because they erased it. They erased that part. It sucked because they erased him from all of history, and he had so many good matches. He used to be one of my favorite wrestlers. He was literally one of my favorite wrestlers. And it just sucks that happened because he was so good. Even Paul Heyman says he was the amazing performer, but he says he hates him because of what he did. And it's understandable because of what he did. But I don't think he should have been erased from history because of all of those matches. Because now, I doubt Vince McMahon got erased from history. You can't erase Vince McMahon from history, from all the stuff that he's done. He didn't kill nobody, but he's done some wild things, especially in the last year and a half that's been coming out. A year and a half, 2 years now, that we've been finding out about him. But he's not erased from history. How's that? Because his things were, it wasn't a death, it wasn't a murder, but his things are right there with it. So they don't say his name on TV anymore, but I can guarantee you, if you go to the WWE Network or Peacock now, his stuff is not gonna be gone, because you can't erase the stuff that he did with Stone Cold. You can't erase the stuff he did with The Rock. You can't erase none of that stuff. It's history. But they erased all of Chris Benoit stuff.
Real moments in WWE. It all took place on November 9th, 1997, at the Survivor Series event in Quebec, Canada. The WWE champion at the time, Bret Hart, was taking on Shawn Michaels in Bret's final match before going to WWE's rival, WCW. Depending on who you listened to, Bret didn't want to lose because he was in his country, or he didn't want to lose because Michaels said he would be willing to beat Bret. In any case, Bret Hart was told he would not be losing the championship.
I'm sorry, but I just get mad now. I get mad every time I see him, bro. I get mad because it's so unfair. Like, y'all might disagree with me, and I'm sorry if you do, but it's my opinion, all right? So y'all can't get mad. It's my opinion. We all have our opinions. I think if Benoit got erased, his stuff needs to be erased. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that because it's history. And I just say that his stuff is history too. But I'm sorry. I just get mad.
Vince McMahon and others devised a plan. During the match, HBK put the Hitman sharpshooter, waiting for the referee to call for the bell. Though Bret Hart hadn't submitted, Bret had been warned that something would happen. As soon as the referee calls for the bell, Bret realized that the worst fear had become a reality. Bret Hart was mad at WWE and Vince McMahon for double crossing him, rightfully so. After an incident like this, it seemed impossible for the sides to ever work again. However, that was not the case.
He came
Roughly
back.
9 years after the Monday Night job, Bret Hart returned to WWE and was inducted into the Hall of Fame. Even more surprising was that Bret Hart actually thanked Vince McMahon during his speech.
I want to first of all thank fans, especially Vince, giving me the chance to work on his canvas.
15 years later, WWE returned to Montreal, and something even more serious happened. Jerry Lawler was doing commentary like normal. Then, suddenly, Jerry began snoring into the mic. As it turned out, Lawler was having a heart attack and unconscious. WWE's medical staff quickly went over to check on Lawler and were doing their best not to panic. Jerry was soon rushed out of the arena and given emergency medicine. After a commercial break, Michael Cole had to inform viewers
not or entertain life situation. Broadcast colleague Jim Lawler passed out working here tonight. He collapsed on the ground. He was stretchered to the back where he.
I don't want to see that.
By God's grace, Jerry Lawler was okay and still active in wrestling. One of the most heartbreaking moments in wrestling history.
No, I don't want to pause it on that. I'm glad Jerry's okay. That is so hard to do, bro. You're worried about people because these are the people you work with, right? You don't have to. You grow a bond with these people. You don't gotta be their friend, but you grow a bond with them. You're with them every single day. You travel in the world with these people, so you're gonna naturally grow close to these people, and they go down, and you're worried about them, but you're alive on TV, so you can't panic. You can't really show too much emotion. You just have to tell the viewers what's going on, and that's hard. Jim Ross talked about how hard that was too in the podcast that I seen. And Jim Ross talking about it. He was talking about the Owen thing and how he had to speak up and inform the viewers on the situation of it. He said that was the hardest thing he had to do in his whole career, which is very understandable because somebody literally just lost their life right in front of you, and you have to tell everybody what's going on without showing emotions. That's tough. That's a tough job, man. Michael Cole was. I think he said he only missed one. I think he said he missed one day out of his whole career as a commentator. That's crazy. That is crazy. He's been there for a long time too.
And still active in wrestling. One of the most heartbreaking moments in wrestling history. Passing. One day after his death, WWE held a.
My uncle, technically, but we were brothers. 3 years apart. Big brother I never had. I was the little brother he never had. I always grew up with the dream of becoming team champion. And we were able to let that dream come true. That dream came true here in WWE. Tag team, for me, that will never be replaced. I'll never have a tag team partner like you, Eddie, ever again.
On Eddie's wife and kids, you know how much they meant to him. It's all he ever talked about.
Oh my gosh.
Know that somewhere Eddie's going to be looking down on this night, proud that all the guys went out there and put on a show for him. Miss you, man.
Early in his career, Carlito was accused of being lazy and not working hard enough. Ric Flair confronted him, gave him one of those passionate speeches. Watch that, hit the video.
I watched this video right here already. All right, I'm gonna put it at the end of this video. If you do want to watch it, y'all can go feel free to go see it out. I said see it out. Go check it out. Right. That's why I said this video feels like a part 2 to that one because that video is still going crazy right now. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna put it at the end of this one. But like I said, this might be part 2. Hey man, I appreciate all y'all for watching and taking y'all time, man. Cause y'all don't have to watch me, y'all don't, but y'all do, right? And I appreciate y'all that's been coming back, because I entertain y'all, or y'all just like watching me. I got a couple messages before in my Instagram, which my social medias are down below in the description. I got a couple people from YouTube, viewers. They came to me and messaged me and told me, you know, how much I mean to them. So it motivates me as a small, small YouTuber, right? It motivates me and it makes me feel so good because I impact some of y'all, right? Even as a small YouTuber, I impact some of y'all. So it touches me. I had a couple people tell me that I was their favorite and they watch every single video. So that makes me feel good. And like I said, it makes me want to keep going. So appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. This video, it hit. It didn't make me shed a tear, but it was close. That video right there almost made me shed a tear too. It was close, man. It's close. I appreciate y'all for watching though. I really do. I really do, man. Like I always say though, like this video, subscribe if you're new. It's your boy D Red, man. Hope you have a good day. I'm out.